I accidentally hit the wrong button. Instead of exiting stream, I did just exit everything. Let me take it off. Okay, we are back, and now I have to reload everything up again. But we are back. Let's talk about what we're doing next. So, let me just drop the intermission banner. There we go. Cool. So, let's talk about what we're doing now. We are going to what we're going to do now is we're going to make a gacha game in Unity. Why are we making a gacha game in Unity? Because, you know, if other people are, you know, making kind of some sweet money off of gacha games, you know, why aren't we not getting in on the action, you know? Why aren't we not using predatory tactics to get people's hard-earned money? So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a gacha game. We'll probably spend like an hour, thinking about like an hour or two on it. Maybe, probably not longer than that, and just see what we come up with. So, I'm gonna pull things up. And we're just gonna kind of start, you know, from scratch. And we'll just kind of like, kind of talk through the process. And, you know, we'll Google and research things as needed. And see, you know, what we need to do to kind of pull together just a basic, like, gacha. I'm thinking about doing it like, doing it like a more like a CS:GO like case opening. Like you see like the wheel of things go like do 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 do, and then it stops, you know, on, you know, one of the things, and it goes like oh look, there's like a rare item, and then it, you know, it just stops before it, and you get like a common item, and you get like scammed out of like, you know, like $5. So what I'm thinking about doing, I think we're gonna put the cam in the bottom left here. And then we're just gonna capture the window. Hopefully. I'm hoping that I can use like window capture on Unity, but Unity sometimes is messy, so I think we're gonna have to use screen capture. think we're gonna have to use screen capture here, yeah. Screen capture. Screen capture. Not screen capture, I mean display capture. I mean, we want the entire, just get the entire monitor. There we go. Just throw it down at the bottom. Okay. This should do it. So, let's kind of look at like what our plan's gonna be. So, for a gacha system, we need, just kind of zoom in. We need a few things. We need the items, like the things our gacha system is going to be using, which have like a rarity, and they have you know, like a name, like whatever the like item properties are, right? And then we have like our wheel, which is like how we get how we get items. And this kind of is like, this is like mostly mostly animation. And then like some games have like different wheels, right? So we have like, what's it called? We have our items. We have our wheel. We get items from the wheel. And then I think what we need is what we potentially need is like a like currency, like generator, you know? So something that like generates money that we can actually like spend on spinning the wheel. And then like use items, you know? Like use items, and that like wastes, you know, that you like it wastes the item, basically. So you have to, you know, go and get more. So what I was thinking about doing is like doing fruit, you know? Like we could do like a fruit game where you're kind of opening like grocery bags to get fruit, and then maybe we'll have like a button, or like we'll have like a very simple like game that you click, and you can then make food, I guess, you know? Or like you can generate like money that you can then spend on grocery bags to get food, and then I guess for using the items we'll just have you eat the food. and then your food will be gone. So I think what we'll do, we'll start with these two things, because they are, um, these, but we need the, like, the wheel, like the selection mechanism and the items to actually like have a baseline gotcha game. And then from there we'll go to, from there we'll do the currency generator as like our a yellow light feature. And then if we have time, we'll do the using of items. But this is the items and the wheel is like the core thing that we have to focus on getting done first. So I think the best plan is we're just gonna open up Photoshop. What do you think? We could just do this in Photoshop. We could do this in Asprite. I think we can just do it in Photoshop and it'll just be that bad. Maybe. Maybe just do like 500 by 500 pixels. And then we'll just get rid of the background. So we're just gonna like make a bunch of fruit. So let's get like a list of like fruit. So like common, rare, like very rare, legendary fruit. Let's see. I'm gonna look up like common fruit. Common fruit. List of fruits. Yeah, thinking like we'll do like apple, banana, pear. You want to have like a lot of commons, right? So it's like apple, banana, banana, pear, grape. What else we got? What's we got? We got avocado. Avocado is probably like that's kind of like a fancy thing, right? Like people talking about like their avocado taste. I think like avocado is maybe like avocado is here, you know. Dragon fruit, I think is like also is like very rare. Avocado, like blueberry, strawberry, blackberry. I think that's, and then like what's it like, raspberry is rare. Sure, why not? I think what's it called? I think we put dragon fruit on like legendary. A peach. I think let's do like a rare peach. An orange. Lemon, lime. Passion fruit. Passion fruit sounds like something that's that's legendary. Persimmon. Oh, starfruit. Starfruit has to be legendary, right? Star fruit. Um. Rare fruits. Look at, just looking up rare fruits. 10 rarest fruits you probably haven't heard of. Kapuka. It's cherry moya. Okay. A mangosteen. Miracle fruit. That has to be. Yeah. Miracle fruit. I think we move all of these down to very rare. Like starfruit, passion fruit. Oh, a durian? Okay. Durian. Horned cucumber. Okay. Jabatakaba? Rambutan. Rambutan grows in South Asia. Exotic oval-shaped fruit with pinky hairs and an outer shell. Anki is a strange legendary fruit that grows in tropical regions of West Africa. It's the national fruit of Jamaica. The brain-like shape is the main attraction of the fruit. Inner part is soft and yellow. Okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah, but I think 6 rarest fruits in the world. They gotta look cool too, you know? Madagascar and banana. Maybe. Exotic fruits you've never heard of. Okay. Chamoya. Jembakababa. Yeah. This is the cucumber. Holy moly. What is this? Tamarillo. This is crazy. Resembles sour sweet tomatoes and passion fruit. What is this? Black sapote. Okay. I think we're good. I think we have what we need. I think like we're definitely good on like legendary. I think we need like list of fruits. Custard apple, candy melon. I think we have lots of commons. I think we need some more rares. If we go put like watermelon on rare. What about a fig? Fig sounds like a rare fruit. Fig. Yeah, let's go a fig. What's another fruit? Grapefruit? Jackfruit? Jackfruit sounds like a very rare. It looks like kind of some of her ones though. We'll put it on. We can always take it off later. Jackfruit. What else are we thinking about? Thinking about, we got jackfruit, we got avocado, raspberry, peach, watermelon, fig. Got lemon and lime up there. Maybe move peach. Starfruit, sugar apple, strawberry. I think strawberry is still common. Oh, we already have strawberry. Okay. Wintermelon, wood apple, water apple. A lot of the same things. Maybe what's it called? Cantaloupe. Cantaloupe doesn't look that good. Maybe coconut. Is a coconut a fruit? I think it is, right? Coconut. Coconut. Yep. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We have 5 rare, and we have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 very rare. We have so many common fruits. A complete list of fruits with absolutely stunning pictures. Okay. This whole site is like broken. A to Z fruits. Blueberry. Cherry. Cherries are nice. Mango. What about a mango is good. A mango. I'm a fan of mango. Peach, pear, pineapple, pineapple. That's pretty good. I think pineapple should go to... What do you think? I think we put jackfruit in here. What are we thinking? What were you thinking about? Ooh, a plum. Plum is pretty good. A plum is pretty good. Plum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Grape, pear, banana. Pawpaw. What about a persimmon? Okay. Persimmon? That sounds pretty sick. Persimmon. I spelled that wrong, but that's okay. A lime, a kiwi. Kiwi fruit? I'm a kiwi rare. Kiwi. Kiwi fruit. Honeydew? Where was honeydew? It was around here. Oh, a mandarin orange. Smaller and flatter than orange. Okay. A mandarin orange? That puts us at 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So we need like some more rares, which we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 rares. Honeydew. Where was it? Honeydew, 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 honeydew. Okay. Honeydew. Yeah. Sure. A rock melon? Ooh, a pomegranate. Pomegranate's pretty good. Pomegranate goes in very rare. That makes sense. Pomegranate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fruits. Lots of fruits. Nectarine. A grape, a fig, a durian, a cherry. List of fruits. Blood orange. Buffalo berry. What's a buffalo berry? I'm down for some buffalo berries. Buffalo berry. I think that puts us at 8. What's a double coconut? Double coconut? Coconut but 2? Coconut but 2? A double coconut. Yo. Looks like a pair of balls, you know what I'm saying? Just two balls. How big are these things? Is that a double coconut? Indians only double coconut tree. Yo, double coconut seems like a... I don't know, it seems more like a legendary situation, you know what I'm saying? Double coconut seems pretty legendary to me. Double coconut. Double coconut. Double coconut. Need, say like 2 more. Or we're good. We could just be good. I'm fine just being good. We can just move on. We don't need more. Yeah, we don't need more. Okay. So let's get like, let's draw like a few of these. Let's draw like specifically what we need to make something happen. First off, we need a grocery bag, right? Nope, that's the wrong brush. We need... Oh, I forgot that my Photoshop is garbage. Hold on, let me swap over to... My Photoshop is really, like, messed up right now for some reason. Let's switch over to Fire Alpaca. And we'll do it from here. Because Fire Alpaca... I don't know, my Photoshop has, like, extreme latency right now. Fire Alpaca. Alright. Let's draw a... Draw a bag. That's good. That's good. Honestly, what's it called? That's I'm happy with that. Looks like poop. Um, maybe like a different. There's no way it doesn't look like a poop bag, right? Like there's no way we don't make this look like a poop bag, right? Um, it's getting there. Okay, I think that works. That looks like a brown bag. Um, what do we put on it? Maybe you just kind of write like food. Maybe we do that on a different layer, just in case. Just in case we want to come back to something and like put a different label on the bag or something. Like separate those layers. Food. And then it has like a picture of like an apple on it, you know? Food. There we go. Okay, that's our. This is our loot chest. Um, this food bag. There we go. Okay, let's export this. Let's just send this right into our project. Nope. I keep clicking on the wrong one. Gotcha game. There we go. Let's just save it right into our gotcha game. And we'll save this over in our photos in our Photoshop folder. Okay. Let's make some fruit now. Let's make an apple. Get some like color on here, you know what I'm saying? There we go. You gotta give it the people. You know, you gotta make sure people get their money's worth. A bit of a brighter red, a bit brighter. There we go. That's a nice apple. Export that. Apple. Let's call it common. Okay. Make another one. Let's go for a banana. There we go. That's a that's a banana if I've ever seen one. There we go. Look at that. Turn down the color a little bit for the edges. Okay, maybe not like that. There we go. That's a banana. Export it. A banana. Okay. Let's make a new one. I'm not really saving these because I don't think we'll need to go back and make edits to these. Let's do a berry. Let's do some blueberries, I guess. And just draw some, like a stack of balls, you know. There we go. There we go. Maybe that's too many berries, you know. Only a few berries. We're not made of berries here. All right. You know, if people want blueberries, they gotta pay for them. There we go. Blueberries. Very cool. Let's make something else. What else we got on our list? I think we have... How many commons do we have? We have 30 commons. Let's start off with 5 commons. Let's start off with 5 commons. Let's do a... Let's do an orange. Which... I think is just kind of like this. You know, just get a nice middle of the pack orange. There we go. This is more like a mandarin orange, I think. Like, what's it called? I think what like a regular orange would be more spherical, right? So like mandarin, and then that is, what rarity is a mandarin orange? Rare. Okay. Mandarin rare. Okay. Let's do that again, but like make the size, make it more spherical. There we go. Give it a little bit of stem. There we go. Get a nice orange. Fill her in. There we go. Oops. Actually went back. Okay. Export. Orange. Common. There we go. One more. What about a... Maybe just a pear? A pear would be good. The strange accomplice to the apple, the strange cousin of the apple, the pear. It's kind of like... You know, a pear is kind of like... It's kind of weird. lower the color. There we go. That's a good pair, I think. There we go. That should be all of the commons that we need. Pair, common. Okay. We have one rare, so we should get... Let's start off with two rare. Let's start off with two rare, one very rare, and one legendary as a start. So let's do... What about pineapple? Pineapple's good. Pineapple is good. Oh, it's kind of like pineapple is, you know, very carefully. That should work. Okay. What does a pineapple look like? What does a pineapple look like? Looks like that. So we make it like yellow orange. That's good. We fill it in. We give it big green top. There we go. Then some like decalage. There we go. That's our pineapple. It's okay. It's got something going on. Pineapple. There we go. Pineapple. Common. A common pineapple. What's next? Common pineapple. Okay. We have our pineapple. We have pineapple, and we have the mandarin orange. The mandarin orange. Definitely different than the regular orange. Let's turn on a little bit of music. Just for as we're working, you know? Did it not save for me? There we go. I just need to transition. So we hear the sound. All good. I'm checking my phone. Okay. Pineapple. Pineapple. One more rare? No. I think we're only doing like 2 rare, right? I forget what I said. Let's just jump over to doing, let's do starfruit. Starfruit. Kind of looks like a... Looks a little bit like a... You know what I'm saying? A little bit of a pod. Maybe we do it like this. We do this. We do one here and then one here. And then you'd like kind of a yellow. Like this, I think. There we go. Starfruit. Then on the edges, it's kind of like this. But that's kind of like details we don't really need. Okay, starfruit. Starfruit. Very rare. Okay. And then we want our legendary fruit. What legendary fruit should we do? A Durian? Durian looks pretty cool. A Durian. Durian's got like a long stick of a stem. And then it's like spiky. It's kind of a spiky nut. There we go. And then we give it like lots of spikes. There we go. Spiky nut. Look at this. Look at this beautiful piece of artwork. That's great. Nothing better than this. Oh boy. Look at that nut. Oh. All right. This is our Durian legendary fruit. Okay, so we have our starting fruits here. Let me just convert these all to sprites. They should be sprites. Huh. They should be PNGs, so they should have no background. What's the deal? What's the deal? There should be no background. We're exporting these as PNG. Oh no. Oh no. That sucks. We weren't exporting them as... Apparently there's a different setting for transparent PNG. That sucks. So now I have to overwrite it, and now it's correct. Oh, that sucks so bad. Okay, we have to fix it. Let's see. Can we do it this way? No, I don't want to do it this way. Revert? Okay. I guess the best way to do this is like open it back up and fix it. Okay, so let's fix these fruits real quick. Let's fix all of this. I guess they're all gonna have a little bit of a white background to them. Oh. How do we get rid of all of this area? That's not good. And we can only erase the inside if we do it that way. This isn't good. Okay, let's just take a big eraser tool around the edge, and if we're using Photoshop, we could just fix it, but we aren't using Photoshop, so unfortunately, that's pretty sad. So now all of our fruits have, you know, like this white on them. I don't like that. We need to find a way to fix it. This is what we get for not saving our work. Not saving all our work. I think, what's it called? Background remover. Quick, I need a background remover object. Upload an image, please. If I can use like a background remover website to remove the background. There we go. Okay. We have our replacement. We will fix it later. Drop our image, remove the background, put in the new one. Just gotta fix fix it all real quick. In and out. Put our food bag in. I'm downloading a removed version off screen. Get our mandarin orange back in. Very cool. Okay. Cool. So we now have all of our all of our fruits. I don't think the names matter. The website put like their own names on it, but I don't think that matters too much. So we should be good. Okay, we now have our fruits. So what we need to do is two things. One, we actually need to like make an object for each of our fruits. That we can actually like attach, like use them as like data objects in our game. And two, we have to work on our wheel. Or, yeah, we have to work on our wheel. So it's actually really easy for us to make our thing for our fruits, and we will do that using Scriptable Objects, which is just kind of an easy way in Unity to create like create data objects. We don't need any of this stuff. All we need to do is just set like what our fields are. So it's like string name. Need to make a inherits okay, fruit name. It's fruit name. We need to use gonna make like an enum for rarity. And we'll do common, rare, very rare, legendary. No, we'll do this. And we'll make public rarity, fruit, rarity. Okay, there we go. And all we got to do is now take this and actually like make one for each of our fruits. So we have to put it in the asset menu, which I don't remember how to do. I don't remember how to add it to the asset menu. Here we go. I just kind of Googled it, and that is a Durian. And we just kind of, we throw this on there. Let's call it like new fruit. And then we'll do fruit. There we go. And now if we did this correctly, it should, once it's done compiling, we should see here. We should see it like under create, like right here. Printable. It should show up as like scriptable objects fruit. I always kind of get stuck at this point. That it doesn't work like right away for some reason. Let's just remove the space and see what happens. There we go. Okay, that was it. Fruit. There we go. New fruit. Okay, so let's make one for each. Apple. Banana. Let's tidy things up. Let's throw sprites. Let's throw all of our images in that folder, and let's make another one for scripts and throw it all in there. And we'll probably need to at some point have more scripts, so we're just going to separate these from the rest as our scriptable objects. Okay. Apple, banana. What did we have? We had a pear. We had a blueberry, and it was one more. Orange. Orange was our last common. Orange. So for all of these, I'm just gonna kind of like select them all and make sure they're all common. And oops, that is a script. Delete that, please. Thank you. We don't need that. What game we making, sir? We're making a little bit of a gotcha game. What is going on? Making a little bit of a gotcha game. Right now we're setting up our fruit and what rarity each of our fruits are gonna be. So we got a blueberry, we got an orange, got a pear, we got all of our common fruits. Now we just need to put in our legendary fruits. Our rare fruits, our rare, very rare, and legendary fruits. So mandarin, orange. I think we had, oops, I renamed the pear. The pineapple. We have our star fruit. We have the mandarin orange, star fruit. We had the mandarin orange and the pineapple as rare. Then we had the star fruit as legendary, and then we had one as the star fruit was our very rare, and then the Durian was legendary. Now there is one thing I did forget to. So we're making a gotcha game. So basically, think of it like, think of like every time like in a game where you have like loot boxes. You have loot boxes and like there's like a variety of like rarities, and basically like kind of a lot of like the crux of just like doing a gotcha game is like, okay, I'm like opening a box or like I'm opening a chest, and you open a box and you open a chest, and basically it's like, okay, I randomly get like one of these options, and usually, you know, it's very heavily weighted towards like a bunch of like common options, and then there's also like rare, legendary, very rare options that have like a way lower percent chance that you're trying to pick up. But like infamous example is like a lot of the stuff that like, you know, EA is infamous for putting like kind of like gotcha systems in their games, because kind of the premise is like, oh, you think like you want something, well, it's kind of like a little bit of a rug pull. It's like, gotcha, better luck next time. CSGO cases, you know, people trying to get like legendary knives is kind of a big big example of that. So we have all of our fruits, but what we did need to do is I think we move things around. We need to make sure we just add on our fruits, we need to make sure that we are including the sprite. So like what the actual image is. So like the fruit sprite. There we go. And we'll use that as to actually show what the sprite is. Now you might ask like, okay, like why aren't, what you can do is like, I could go ahead and I could like, just like, in Unity, I could go and I could make like a 2D sprite. Like I could make this like circle here, and I get all of this information on like the right side. So like, why aren't we just making like a different one of these for each of the fruits, you know? Pretty self-explanatory. I could just kind of throw an apple on here, you know? Or I can just throw the apple on the scene, and it's like, okay, why aren't we just using like this object that Unity makes for us by default? It's because outside of like a few values, we're basically repeating ourselves. So what we're gonna do is, instead of making one for each of these, we're just gonna make one object and just have it change based off of what the what value it has. So I need to go here and just go through on each of these, assign what the sprite is gonna be. So my Durian. No, wait, this is pear. Oh no, this is Durian. Durian. Make sure all the values are correct. So my rarity is legendary. My mandarin orange is rare. Get the mandarin orange. Orange. Common. Use the orange. Pear. Common. Use the pear. Just going through. Assign all of the different things. Pineapple, which is our other rare. Then we starfruit. Starfruit is our very rare. Cool. Starfruit. Here we go. Cool. Now we have all of our fruits. Now all we need to do is shoot. I have to rename this. I'm hoping that doesn't break all of the different ones. I rename the script to fruit scriptable object, because what I'm thinking about now is like I'm gonna want to change like the base script to fruit. So I'm hoping it didn't reset all of these. Okay, it's all good. We're gonna make a new script and call it fruit.
driving play Nirvana. It never started right away, it didn't wanna. Let me get too far from here.
Do I need that? I don't know.
I was still too young.
It's music is playing from a different artist than I want, so I'm just kind of swapping that because I don't want to deal with like getting, not that I would get a DMCA, like no shot. Super small fish, uber large pond. But we got our fruit, and I think the next step is to go ahead and like get our wheel. So I think that's something we're gonna have to Google, and basically what we want is basically something that like spins, right? Like we want like a roulette wheel that with all of our different fruits. So like what's it called, like CSGO case simulator game, sure. So this like simulates kind of opening the container. Okay. I think also the thing they have in like CSGO is like they have, even on like a specific object, like there is a even on like on any of the guns, there's a range of like condition. So maybe we could do one of those, and you can see like the chance of getting any of these, like all of these commons are like 16% chance. That gun is a 4% chance. These guys 4%. This is 0.8% chance on these. These rares are a 0.2% chance, which is crazy. These like super rare boys are like 0.06, and the legendary is 0.026, which is crazy small. So I think what we need to do is kind of, I think we'll just manually set the percent. We'll manually set the percent and we'll calculate it only to like a decimal place. I don't think we're gonna go like we'll do it to like 0.1. I think we won't go to like this, which is like 0.2% chance. So it's like kind of rare, but what we're gonna want to do is like do this effect. I think how we do that effect is a question. How we do it is definitely a question of like how we do this kind of spin effect. Why don't we just Google it real quick? I'm just gonna Google, what's it called? CSGO case opening Unity. Or what's like Unity roulette. What we need is basically to so how do we like program this spin, right? is the question. So it's like boom, 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 right? Like it would be easy for us to like spin, like it would be easy for us to basically be like, okay, like here are the options, right? Like here is all of the options for you to pick up, and like us for to like roll a dice and like choose one of those based off of a percentage. It's a different question if it's like, okay, I'm generating the full range of possibilities as a spectrum, and I'm kind of showing you the possibilities that you could land on as I'm rolling, right? So like that means that basically the game like auto generates like the spectrum, and then it kind of stops on which one. So to think about it, like think about it basically like instead of like if I was to like if you know, if I look at it on this screen, like this is, oh, there we go. This case that we looked at before, like it already has like a spectrum, right, of objects, but when I spin it, it has them in a different order, right? So like the question is like, okay, like what is the, like assigning like, okay, this is what the kind of order is, and then this is what, not what the order is, but what the range, like what the options are, and then this is what the kind of order is. So, but how do we do that? How do we do that? We do that by I mean, first we have to, like step one, we have to kind of create our our fruit wheel, right? Which our fruit wheel has a list of fruit, right? The question is like, do we set an individual percentage for each fruit? Because that affects how we do things. We could just have set it like across the board per rarity. And that's an easier way of doing things. Shoot. I think we can add it as a fact, and then we can do a check whether to use the rarity or not. So let's do this. Let's do like float, like common percent is 20%, like, or common percent is, you know, like, let's do like 40, right? Yeah, and we'll do like, what's it called, like fruit We'll do our common. List of fruit. So we'll basically make a list for each of these. Make a list for each of these. Fruit. Yeah, because we have 4 tiers. So do rare, very rare, and legendary fruit, right? Common percent, rare percent. Let's do like for 20 for now. Very rare percent, 10%, you know. Legendary percent is, you know, like 1. And I think we'll do it like we'll use a CS:GO case as our baseline. So this guy is 4%, 4%, 4%. What's the max percent? Oh, here we go. Yeah. So commons are 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16. So 16 times 5. So 16 times 5. 80% common. Okay. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So 6 times 4. 6 times 4. 24% for rare. So let's do... Wait, that doesn't add up. What? 80%? 24%. It doesn't add up as a total. That's interesting. Like, hold on. Is that math right? Wait. We did 16 times 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 16%. 16.001%. I'm sorry. 4%. 16 times 5. Yeah, 80%. Or 80.005. Okay. 4%. Sure. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, very rare is like... Let's do it like this. Let's do 70% common. Let's do 20% rare. Or 60% common. Let's do 25% rare, so that brings us to 85%. 10%, I feel like that's still too high. I want it to be like really, really low. So this is gonna be like 9. This is gonna be like 4%. 4%. This is gonna be like 80%. This is gonna be 15%. Let's do it like this for now. You literally only have a 4% chance at a very rare, which by CS:GO standards is still too high. So anyway. So when like the game starts, we want to like or when somebody hits a button, we want to like generate generate wheel, right? So we're basically going to take, we're gonna go like float, we're gonna take our float like individual common percent, and we're gonna take our list, like the length of our list, which is like the count, or common for dot count, or dot length, no, dot count. So how many common fruit we have, and divide it, or sorry, take the other way around. We're gonna take our common percent and divide it by each of our fruit. Float, common, we're gonna do this for each of the rarities. Oh, I've got an idea. I'll think about it. I'll talk about it in a second here. Rare fruit dot count. Equals very rare percent. Very rare fruit. I'm just trying to, I'm gonna check stream and just make sure people can actually see the code. Okay, people, you should be able to. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit, just in case. Just in case. Very rare fruit dot count. Legendary equals legendary percent, legendary fruit dot count. Okay, we're gonna make this a public void function. It's not gonna return anything, it's just gonna generate our wheel. So now we have the individual percent for each of these, and then we can hopefully like generate a kind of a wheel based off of all of our selection. I guess the question is like, what I don't remember is we have to combine the lists. So list combined list equals new list of fruit scriptable objects. Fruit scriptable objects. Okay. And we just need to use, I'm hoping I can just do this. Common fruit, rare fruit, very rare fruit, legendary fruit. So we'll kind of pull all of them together into a list. I'm gonna look up something stupid. How to combine lists. C#. .concat. Okay. Sure. So I could use this. Okay. So I should be able to just add them together. And get our combined fruit. Cannot be combined between. Oh, I could just add the... Okay, that works. Is it like adding the counts for the number and then adding them as ranges? Okay, that works. Just copy paste this. There we go. And then... Bum, bum. So we gotta do this. Bump, bump. One more. Bump. Rare fruit. Very rare fruit. Legendary fruit. Okay. So now we have a full list with all of our fruit. We just have to shuffle list, C#. So now we have to shuffle it, you know? What, we have all of our fruits together in one list and we just shuffle up the order of values. Let's see. To randomize a list. Following code example shows us how we can shuffle a list in C#. Okay. So we have our list. We have a random for each random right value. Okay. We are jamming for each val and randomized. They're randomized. Okay, so this should randomize the list. These two lines here, because we're already reading them off here, so we just need to do this, which is new random. That's not a thing we can use directly. This shuffles a list of objects, which is a bit different than what we need. Random is something. It's not order by. Bum, 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 bum. what does order by do? I need to keep on the DMCA vibes. Combined lists dot order by. Okay, it looks like we don't have that function. Okay, I don't think this is gonna work for us. I think we need something else. So avoid to shuffle your lists in C#. Oh, this too, okay. End approach by to answer this question. Okay. On Stack Overflow. Isn't this what I just looked at? Maybe. But I don't think so. This snipped order list by a newly created GUID turns the result into a random list. Is a global unique identifier. Okay. So it's just like a number. It's like a random generated number. So all we need is just var. Returns a value from 0 to 1. Okay. So we need just like a random number, like get random number from noise unity. I forget what this is, but you need to say sample coordinate. So this should give us a random point of noise. Returns a value between 0.0 and 1.0. Value must be slightly below or beyond. Okay. It's not really what we need. It's kind of overkill for what we need. Let's just do like random dot range. Whatever. Let's just do 0 to some like big number, like just very big number, like 10,000, right? I think I have to like typecast this to an int. Oh, okay, this is because of this line above us. So we should be able to take like our combined list. Does not contain bum bum bum. I just want to randomize a list. Unity, randomize a list. Unity, how to randomize a list. Can I randomize a list of numbers? Shuffle a list in Unity 3D. To get a random 5 items from your 10 item list. You can use this. Well, that doesn't necessarily help me. Need to think big. I know how to randomly select a index in a list. That's not hard. Choose a random material from a list. This could work. It's just an object. What are you doing, my dude? So you have your colors. You have your count. You're taking a color. You're setting the color to something. Doesn't seem like this guy's doing anything, which is interesting. Okay, let's think about this. So, why I was thinking about doing this is that if we can just randomize the objects in the list, we can basically go through and be like, okay, this is the value, this is like our kind of like stack of objects, and kind of assign like percentage like ranges based off of that stack. If I wish I was just better at doing this. I could just probably easily do this. Okay. We know how big the list is. If we can just randomize the indexes, that's fine. Randomize the order of a list. Maybe that helps us. How can I shuffle a list? Here we go. I need a new shuffled list. Okay, let's just use this and see if it works. Should just randomize our list. Combined list. Here. We're getting on the combined list, we're getting one of the objects. Okay. We have the count of it. Index. 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 Okay. That I guess let's assume that works for now, right? This will cycle through the list, and what I'm scared of is that this will kind of overwrite things and make it all, because it's overwriting the same list that it is using to write to, or use it. It's overwriting the same object that it's circling through. This is a classic of not to do. This will produce highly biased output. Then what is the correct way to do? Well, there's no difference now that you fixed the code. For the curious, the code used to say 0 alpha.count. Okay. The code got fixed. It's not a problem anymore. Okay. So this should just work. I just have to change this to fruit. So, okay. So this should give us a randomized range of fruit. And then what we can do is go through and place all of those fruits. Okay, we have a randomized range of fruit, which means we have our roulette wheel, right? Now the only thing to do is basically figure out how do we evaluate where, with a value, where does it lie on the wheel? And we have to do that dynamically, right? So we have to basically look through and see all of, like, if it's a 100% scale. Like if I roll okay, we have a list of, like, I think it's like 8 items, right? And the question is, okay, for those 8 items, what range does each of those points cover? And I think the best way to do that is actually just to go through the range and assign it, right? So what we can do is take our combined range and then make our list of, like, a new list, which is a list of, like, what's a combined range with individual percents. And we'll make a new list, but instead of being just a fruit SO, it's fruit SO. It's a tuple of a fruit SO float. And that works. So requires 1 argument. You typed 2. Okay. How to use a tuple in C#? I need a tuple. We can also do this as a dictionary. What's a list of tuples? C#. I probably could just do all this with a dictionary, but this is how I'm thinking about doing it. String. Okay. So let's do fruit. Percent range. Does that work? Um. Let's do it as a dictionary. A dictionary where the key is a fruit, SO, and the value is the value is a float lower bound, float upper bound percent. So, okay, that doesn't work. Well, this is like a float. Does this work? Float. Well, if we just Google it, you know? Different values in a list based off a percent. How to calculate the percentage of each element in a list. Doesn't really work like that, Chief. Let's pick the container. See, the thing is, like, we also see a lot of repeats. So here's a play. What if we just roll the percentage? We roll a number of times until we equal 100. And then we fill up a list that way. That's a way different way of doing it, but I think it kind of accomplishes it. It gets us to the same way, to the same end goal. And we know how to do it. So let's do. So basically, instead of rolling like once, we're rolling like a number of times equal to 100, and then rolling based on that, which is something. Not correct, but it's something. I don't know. This is harder than I thought it would be. No matter what, we still have to build like a stack. So let's do it. Or do we have to build a stack? We know that everything builds up to 100. So what we can do is basically go through like say like what's it called? Like let's do a new function. Like let's Let's make our list, which is fruit, so. Like current wheel list, right? And say like our current wheel list equals our combined list after it gets randomized, right? Let's do like a new function and call it evaluate list. It takes in a float, which is %, right? Okay. And we take our percentage, right? And we'll set that to current. We'll make a new function where we set that to float current % equals %. Float current % equals % right? And from there, we can then go and change current % into something else. We can say while current %, no, wait, we don't need to do it as a while loop. We can do it as a for int I. We'll do a loop through the current wheel list. Current wheel list dot count I plus plus. So what we'll do is each time we'll take a fruit SO. We need this individual common %. Float individual common rare very rare legendary. There we go. Individual common, very rare, and legendary. Fruit is something. It does do something. We make sure this goes to the big ones. Indiv. Did I spell % right? Wrong? Yeah. I didn't even put % on this guy. Puggers. Very cool. %. I spelt it wrong here. Okay. So that is my legendary, that is my very rare, my rare, and my common. Fruit SO. So we'll just take current fruit equals to whatever index we're on. And then I've been drinking Kool-Aid cameras like I did when I was 9, 'cause I like to pretend that I haven't lost the time. In the end, the nostalgia, though it tastes fine. There we go. things just keep going from Spotify keeps just kind of going off to different places, but I want to keep it on like ambient stuff. So we take in like the percent, which is like what the player rolls when they go to open a case, and we're gonna run through the list into our current fruit. Into our current fruit, we run. Current wheel, current fruit. Equals I. Okay. Now what? I had a big brain thought, and I've lost it completely. Lost everything. My current fruit does something. It does everything. It does nothing at all. Current fruit moves like the wind. No, okay. So what we're doing is we're basically going to go through the list, and for each one, we're going to... Oh, we're going to add up. Yeah, we're going to add up. Float adding percent equals 0. Yep. So we're going to add upwards. So basically what we're going to say is adding percent or float our lower bound is equal to our adding percent, and our upper bound, or then what's it called? We have a switch. I don't want to do the switch statement here. I think we do another one, which is like float return or get individual percent, which takes in a fruit SO. And this is just going to run a switch statement, which takes the fruit SO's rarity into account. And for each case of that rarity, it's going to go... It's going to return an individual percent. Break. We'll do this for the rare. The very rare and the legendary. Very rare. That is a wrong thing. That's interesting. Percent. Oh wait, did I spell it wrong? Lol. Rename. I'm just illiterate. percent. Okay, and one more, legendary. Oh, whoops. Fruit. Fruit dot. Fruit rarity. Okay, I think that should fix it. Why is this unreachable? Nani? Oh, whoops. Okay. Yeah, we return anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Anyway, so this should give us, what's it called? Default, return null. Whatever, return 0. There, okay. That will give us our percentage that we need, which is, and then our float upper bound is adding percent plus get the individual percent of our current fruit. Okay. Sip on some coffee. Yeah, that should do it. And then all we gotta do is check if our current percent is less than our, or is greater than our lower bound, or and less than our upper bound. Now, doesn't that make it so you can't get 100%? Yeah, which means we should probably change this to be the other way around, because that way, the way we were doing it before, it was including the other way. Oh, whoops. I have the wrong variable in here. Okay, current percent. Cool, 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 cool. That is crazy good. Oh. That is crazy good. That'll give us, for each fruit, that'll tell us, that'll actually give us, like, the correct roll. And it won't be, it'll actually be random, not like predictably in a line. So that means if you, when you go to open a grocery bag, you're not necessarily gonna know what you're gonna get because it's shooken up, randomized, and the percentage is scaled correctly. But all you have to do is say, fruit SO is, roll, we'll say it's like rolled fruit, and say, if you hit this, rolled fruit is equal to current fruit. And then we break the for loop because we're done. We don't need to do anything more. But if we're not done yet, then all we have to do is just adding percent plus equals our get individual percent. No, all we have to do is just set this equal to our upper bound, because the map is already done. And then it'll cycle through, and it'll just kind of keep increasing and checking as we go up to the beginning. And it should all be dynamic enough, so that nothing needs to be hard set, because we already have the individual percent calculated. Calculated. Yeah, that's our rolled fruit. I guess we should return a fruit SO. And after this, we should just return our rolled fruit. So that should give us a fruit. Use unassigned local variable. Oh, well. And if it's nothing, then we broke the game and we're bad at coding. Cool. Very cool. Evaluating, get individual percent, evaluating the list. Now we have our fruit, right? So all we need to do is just like cycle through. We just need to like cycle through like a random number of fruits until we hit our fruit, right? So we just need to like be like, with the visual, we need to be like bonk 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 bonk, right? That doesn't make any sense, but we need to, we'll basically evaluate, we'll get what your final fruit is going to be first, right? And then we'll do the visual after that, which will be like, we'll call it like spin wheel, right? Void spin wheel. Okay. And we will get a random fruit from the range until the end. So we'll basically go to the current wheel list, or we'll get like a number between, like, let's call it like max spins, low spin, max spins, min spins, whatever. Public int max spins, we'll make it like 25. Min spins, we'll make it like 10, right? And then we'll do like public float spin delay, and like how fast we move between each spin. We'll set that to something like 1 second for now. And public float spin delay decay. Or should we do it like min delay, max delay? let's do like spin delay floor. Let's say it like this: spin delay floor, spin delay ceiling. The reason I'm saying it like this is because I'm thinking what we do is like we increase the spin. We start at like the floor, and then as we go through the spins, we just kind of increase the delay to give it like that kind of like fade off effect, you know? So like we'll start it at like 0.1, you know, and we'll increase it. So we'll do it for for the spin wheel function, we will spin a number of times. Spin. We will spin from dusk till dawn. We will spin. We need an int, which is. We need an int, which is number of spins. And that is a random dot range between min spins and max spins. There we go. So that's how many times we're going to spin. We're going to make a new list, which is we're going to call fruit SO. Spin list, whatever, new. So our spin list, and what we're gonna do is for int I equals 0, I is less than. We'll do it for like the number of spins minus 1, so 1 less than the number of spins. And we'll cycle. We will cycle through. That way, we will end, I think, 1 short of the number. So for the spin list, we will spin. Number of spins minus 1 plus 1. Yeah, so this is pretty simple. All we have to do is get random index from the random range of 0 to the current wheel list count minus 1. So basically we're gonna get like a random range from the current wheel count. That's gonna be our fruit SO. Current wheel range. Random index. There we go. Random index, and that is going to do something. That is going to be funny. F dot something. No, this just gets added to the spin list. then initialize the fruit SO. Spin list add F. Okay. We spin list, we add the thing. And we're all good. We should all be good. We will eventually be good. Add the fruit. I'm mind blanking. I'm like zoning out. Current wheel. Random index. F. Add F. Spin list add. I'm losing my brain. It's fallen out of my ears. That'll work. Okay, that gives us everything we need, except for one. All we have to do is just add the... We just have to add the rolled fruit. Add the rolled fruit. Jeez, my ear is like... My ear's like itching like crazy, dude. That's nuts. Okay, we add the rolled fruit. That is pretty cool, right? Now we have the wheel. We have our wheel with all of the items that we're gonna cycle through. Now we just have to cycle through them, right? And to do that, there's basically going to be, you know, an object, which is gonna be, just gonna be like a sprite. Sprite, which is like wheel focus. Wheel focus, right? And it's gonna be public, yeah, wheel focus. And basically what we're gonna do is like on a delay, we're gonna like go to the next guy in on the wheel, and we're going to do that using a coroutine that I have no idea how it's going to work. Let's look up at coroutines. Unity coroutine. It's I enumerator. So what's gonna basically happen is enumerator spin cycle. And it's gonna do something. It's gonna take in like the current spin index. Let's just get it like cycling for now with just a default delay. Do something after a co-routine uni. I did this like earlier this week. I just forget. Need to return a value only after a co-routine finishes. I literally looked this up earlier this week. I'm gonna go look something up on a different monitor. Something that I was looking up disappeared. Looking things up. Development, Unity projects. Assets. Scripts. There we go. Pull this script over here. Just checking how I've done this before. Looking for what I need. Okay. So all we should need to do is what's it called? All we should need to do is do like int I equals 0. I is less than. I guess we need to take in the spin list. Checking my phone real quick. All we need to do is just take in something. Just need to take in something. We just need to take in something. Just need to take in something. I don't want to make like everything under the sun like a variable, but we'll just take in the spin list. Not here. This is the spin wheel function. need it down here, which is the list of fruits. Spin list. Okay. And then it's for the spin list dot count. Plus. Okay. We're gonna basically what we're gonna do is take a float, which is current spin delay, and make it mathf dot lerp from is it lerp or is it something else? Might be something else. It might be it's ping pong. Increments between the something and the length. Do we have a delay rate? Oh, our delay rate, I guess, can just be... I guess it can just be the number of items in the spin list. So, this is our min spins. Or, sorry, our delay floor, delay ceiling, and then the spin list dot count. Or what's it called? It should just be the current. We should just do it like the float. Current delay is equal to spinless delay floor. There we go. And then we use current delay instead. Current delay. There we go. Okay. We use the current spin delay. And that will increase each time. And then we will yield the return for a number of seconds equal to the current delay. You return new for a number of seconds. There we go. So that should kind of like stall things for an amount of time. And that'll do it to kind of start us off. Current spin delay. Glorious. New wait 4 seconds. Current delay. I'm thinking about it. Current spin delay. Current delay. It's something. It is something. Wait 4 seconds. Current delay. It'll go like boop 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 boop. It'll go like boop 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 boop. But we want to start at our. No, we're going from small to big. We're going from min to max, which is correct. Every time this happens, though, I want to go to the like wheel focus, and I want to set that equal to the spin list dot our current index dot sprite. Okay, and that should do it on things, and it should like end when on the last one. So if I do start coroutine, I do spin cycle, I do spin list, that should do what I need to do. So now all I need to do is like, what's it called? Like, I need to just make a function. It's called like start wheel, and we can actually test things for once. Oh no, we actually have to assign values first, but we're close. We're pretty dang close. Start wheel. Jeez, two and a half hours is how far we've been going. My coffee's gone. I just destroyed that cup. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Sheesh. Hey, if you in chat, give me a hiya. Give me a little bit of a hiya. Any lurkers? Kind of give me a hiya. Let's go. Start wheel. All we gotta do there is just generate our wheel. Gotta generate our wheel. We gotta load up our percent, right? We make our wheel. We gotta float roll is equal to random dot range. Now the problem with this though is it's you know what, I think it's fine. I think it'll be fine. 0 to 100 F. I don't know how like many. So that should be our rule. Then we, what's it called? Evaluate the role. That should give us our rolled fruit. And now all we need to do is spin the wheel. And that should just end on our final fruit. Okay, let's see how bad this will break the game. Just gonna get on a circle. Maybe like increase that by like 3, you know, so I can see what's going on. I need a button. Yo, this song is like tantalizing my ears. Get this out of here. UI, give me a button. Roll. Okay. Alright, let's move the button down. Oops. Let's move the button down. Let's like increase the size of button to like 4 hundo. 2 hundo. Let's increase that text size to like 36. Maybe like 48. Maybe like 52. Maybe like 72. Checking the game view. Bring that down a little bit. Okay. All we gotta do is just take this. We gotta make a wheel. Add our fruit wheel script to it. Number of spins, wheel focus. We do actually have to go through and make these guys public, or at least, you know, so you're able to see them. And let's expose these values as well. There we go. Okay, we got our fruit, we got our percentages. Now all we gotta do is just go into our scriptable objects and throw in all of our different fruits. Blueberry was common. Yep. Mandarin orange was rare. Regular orange was common. Pear was common. Pineapple was rare. Star fruit was rare. Okay. Now, if we're really good at our jobs, this will just work. Never mind. It does need a few things. One, the square needs to yeah, what's it called? One, this needs to be a sprite renderer instead of a sprite. And this needs to be dot sprite. And this should do it. After I assign this to be here. Here we go. And then make sure the button is set up. The button is not set up. We need this, and this needs to be fruit wheel, start wheel. Okay, let's watch everything break. Oh, we have to hit play. Okay, let's watch. Here we go. This shouldn't work. Oh? Okay, it worked. Hey, it worked. It worked. That is great. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Let's bring this down to like 1 by 1 by 1. And that is so cool. Okay, I think we need to like up the number of spins. I think we need like baseline like 25 and like top of things 40. Oh? We got an error. Okay. What did we get an error on? We got it on line 176, which is here. Which is assigning the fruit. Why would that be an error? It happens at the end. Why does it happen at the end? It only happens once, like at the end. Why? Because the last index is out of range? I guess the last index is out of range. Yo, we actually rolled, wait, we rolled like a Durian there. That's crazy. That's crazy. Starfruit's like a 4%. Something doesn't seem right about the roll. You know? Something doesn't seem right. We're getting... Are we just lucky? We got nothing that time. Sometimes it just goes back to nothing. Why? Is it something to do with... The error doesn't seem to be happening anymore. A starfruit, that's crazy. Are we just, like, really lucky, or, like, what? Like, it's like a... Let's just increase, like, rare percent to, like, 20... Let's make it, like, ridiculous. Let's do, like, 18%, and then we'll make this... like 1.5%, and then we'll make this like 0.5%. That adds up, right? Yeah. Why is it randomly non-existent? Banana. Why is it randomly non-existent? Orange. It's 0.5%. Why are we getting Durans? Are we lucky? Are we lucky? We're getting Durans. We're getting like so many Durians, which is crazy. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of out of time for this evening, so I think that's gonna be it, though. I was hoping this would like go faster, but you know, making stuff is hard. So maybe we'll revisit this another time. But outside of that, again, thanks so much. If you're watching this on YouTube, maybe think about hitting the subscribe button, you know? If not, hope you have a good day. Catch me on stream.